very um, well together. They're very quick. And then I'll be back on Drew's show this afternoon. We're going to kind of comment on this and sort of pick it apart.
Well, very good. Look forward to more of that. Thank you for your time this morning, your great insights, and what a joy to get to cover this here on Relevant Radio. And you'll be able to hear lots more throughout the day, as well as access those archives again in the future at relevantradio.com and on the Relevant Radio mobile app. Thank you, Father. We now rejoin regularly scheduled programming with the Patrick Madrid Show already in progress.
That was Pope Leo XIV, live from the National Catholic Youth Conference in Indianapolis. We now return to our regular scheduled programming on Relevant Radio.
I, little by little, went to confession, and I've been back, and it has just changed my life.
Help us change hearts and lives by giving a tax-deductible donation now at relevantradio.com or in the Relevant Radio app. Touch a heart and change a soul by donating to Relevant Radio today.
Today, we'd like to thank Mike, who's listening in Illinois, for donating his 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's not retro, it's original. You can join thousands of other listeners in donating old vehicles, trucks, boats, and RVs by visiting relevantradio.com/car. That's relevantradio.com/car.
Get connected to the conversation. Call now. 888-914-9149. That's 888-914-9149. Patrick Madrid is on now. Relevant Radio.
Let's go! All right, let's go. 888-914-9149. We're talking about the words of Pope Leo XIV as he gave an address yesterday condemning, opposing, speaking out against, however you want to put it, the rising tide of anti-Semitism, which more accurately could be characterized as Jew hatred. A lot of it is hiding behind the guise of, well, I don't like Israel, I don't like the state of Israel. You hear the term Zionism repeatedly being bandied around. A lot of people don't even necessarily know what Zionism is, and there are different versions of Zionism. There's a biblical kind of Zionism. People like the ambassador to Israel, the U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, formerly the governor of Arkansas. He is a biblical Zionist. Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz is also. In other words, they make their argument in defense of the state of Israel on the basis of biblical passages. And that may well be the kind of Zionism that most people think of when they think of that. There are many Jews, many conservative Orthodox Jews who are dead set against even the existence of the state of Israel. And their reasons are more theological, and that is they believe that Israel should not be a secular state. It should be a theocracy. They don't want to see Israel reconstituted. And of course it was starting in 1948 as a secular nation state. They don't want to see that. They want to see God they want to see the Messiah come back. Hey guys, I've got great news for you. But they want to see the Messiah come back, and they want to see a revival of the Judaism of the temple as it was practiced at the time of Jesus. Now we have what's called Judaism of the synagogue, which is a rabbinic focused Judaism. But in any case, there are any number of very religious and Orthodox Jews who don't like the state of Israel. They're anti-Zionist. And there are different ways in which this word Zionism can be used. But a lot of what's happening is the people who are manipulated cleverly, I will admit, by the narrative that is generated almost exclusively by Hamas and then picked up and sort of repackaged and repropagated by useful idiots, stooges, what have you, in the media, whatnot. It's about the destruction of the state of Israel, but it's more than just that. It's about destroying, killing, exterminating Jews. That's the end game. Even the destruction of Israel as a nation state, whether you like Israel, whether you don't like Israel, it's there and it's not going anywhere. But even that is not the ultimate goal of these jihadists. It's the killing the wholesale elimination of Jews, wherever they are. This is why, for example, some lunatic, a Muslim lunatic with the first name of Jihad,